I'll put something kind of controversial out there then just a little bit because I'm hearing you reference, both of you reference things that are practices that just a lot of the developers either don't know or they think they know, or like the Paul's point, unit tests slow us down. I can get so much done. So it sounds like, is there a case to be made that even in this agentic world where like, no, cloud code is just crushing, that they should still come back and like, if you don't understand unit tests really, if you don't see the value of BDD really, and pairing, mobbing, you should go back
Right.
and make sure you learn this because you're probably hurting yourself without even realizing. Is there a case to be made they should go back and know those practices?
Yeah, absolutely. So one, it's all based on the available tokens versus the amount of context. And it's just a hot take, but as I say this to people, I think I often get nods. When you have 256,000 tokens and you vibe code an app, it's going to work right away if you are using Opus 4.6, as long as it's within those 256 tokens, because it can predict everything that's going to be within that constrained piece. And then either you need to adopt something like unit testing to keep it on track, or keep the bumpers in place, or you need to know microservices architecture to such an extent that you can make enough 256 token microservices and then understand the architecture at a high level. And so I do think that we're sort of at this weird ceiling where, like, yes, we're expanding the token limits, but you can see in all of the charts that the like mean match ratio is lower for higher amounts of tokens. And so right now, at least, and until there's some other big breakthrough where we have 100% mean match ratio to 10 million tokens, we're at this place where we have to engineer for scalability, and that still requires all of these things. And so if you're not doing mobbing, then you're not sharing the knowledge. You're not thinking about these things at a high level. You're not exchanging that information with other people. If you're not doing unit tests, then once you exceed your context window, you don't have any bumpers, and then you go into the gutter. When you're not capturing your domain in your tests and you're using poorly named variables and things like that, then you're just giving the LLM permission to begin to get it more and more wrong. Your domain and your behaviors that you're trying to capture are going to deteriorate over time as the naming is poor.